One of the things that we struggle with as humans is getting out of our comfort zone. Our brains, they just don't allow us to get out of our comfort zones. Our brain is insanely good at being able to make excuses and situations. And the thing is, like, with these excuses and situations, they're all like, when you really look at them, they're all false realities. And the only way for us to grow is stepping out of our comfort zone. But if we can't get past what's in here, it's near impossible for us to grow. And I like this quote from Alex Hormozy. He says, "You're only one decision away from changing your life, but instead of changing our lives, we blame sources outside our control." And he's right, because when we make decisions, we are giving ourselves power to influence the course of our lives. When we listen to these excuses that keep us in the same spot, we are giving power to outside forces or people. And so when we cast that power away, we typically blame one of three things: circumstance, others, and self. With circumstance is typically, I don't have enough time. And realistically, we all have enough time. I guarantee if you look at your phone right now and you see you're spending 3 hours on social media, you have time. You just choose to use your time to do other things. When you say, like, I'm too busy right now, you should learn to start things when you're busy, because you'll be able to do them when you're busy. If you try to start things when things are perfect, when things do actually get busy, you're not going to be able to do it. Moving on to others. When we blame others, like we're blaming other people or worrying about what other people think about us, when we're blaming that, we are just running away from a situation that'll make us vulnerable. The only way to grow is to make ourselves vulnerable, step outside of our comfort zone. It took me weeks to move up to the advanced technique class in my jiu-jitsu gym. They have a 5-week program with, like, for beginners, and you could take the program, like, you could do it as many times as you want. But I did it like 2.5 times, and the only reason I started it a third time was I was honestly scared of moving up to the advanced technique class. But then one day I just walked in the gym and I'm just like, I'm gonna do advanced technique today. And like in our gym, like the mat is split up between beginner's class and advanced technique. So I was like, I'm just gonna step onto the technique side. The whole time I'm sitting there like, what was I truly scared of? There was nothing to be scared of. I was worried I wasn't gonna be good enough, but it's a false reality, because if I'm worried about not being good enough, I'm there to learn how to get good. Just gotta start looking at things as, why am I not doing this? Like, example, let's say you want to go to the gym, but you don't want to because you don't know how to work out. You're going to the gym to learn how to work out, bro. Like, go. You got YouTube at your disposal. You got the internet at your disposal. You can find anything on the internet. Just make a lot of excuses to not make ourselves vulnerable to other people, and make ourselves vulnerable to criticism or embarrassment. And those are the only ways we really grow. Next we usually blame self. Well, not really blame self. Self is more just avoiding the situation completely. Avoiding situations. You're just giving your power away to the whole world. You know, you have no power over your life. You don't have any control. You just allow yourself to just see what life throws at you, and 9 times out of 10, if you do that, it's usually going to be bad, because you get what you give, and if you're not giving anything to the world, you're not going to get anything back. When you find yourself like avoiding decisions, you need to just like ask yourself questions like, why am I avoiding this? Where will I be if I keep avoiding this? If I make a decision on this right now, where will I be in the future? I hope you found this useful. And if you want to critique or criticize anything I said, feel free to. And